Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the show where my good friend D has to play through games while I make the tough decisions, leaving me barely playing. This time we're playing a different game, D. We're
We
playing
are.
we're playing Tell Me Why.
Please tell me why.
Tell me why.
You're gonna get marked for that.
What for
Flagged.
what? Take down the video.
Yep.
He's clearly as good as the Backstreet Boys. So it's a brand new game, episodic. Think it's from the creators of Life is Strange, Life is
Yeah.
Strange 2, Vampire, Remember Me. Everybody play Remember Me. It's on Steam. It's a good game. Uh, and it's a lot more like Life is Strange than it is Vampire or the other games where we kind of follow these characters and have to make decisions for them. And I don't think this one has supernatural elements per se, but there's definitely some drama going on, and we're here to steer them in the right direction.
Yeah, I
So.
have literally not watched anything about this game and I know absolutely nothing about it. So
Perfect.
perfect.
Perfect. So let's just get started.
Alright.
Tell Me Why is a story-based game that takes your choices into account to shape your relationship. Oh, okay. The game did that.
Use wisely, it'll affect your entire life.
All right. Xbox Game Studios.
It's like EA Sports.
It's in the game. Delos Crossing, Alaska, March 1st, 2005.
So used to Detroit controls, I don't know how it'll change.
Well, we'll find out.
Yeah.
If you get a character killed immediately.
I need to ask you a few questions, okay?
No!
Oh, there's blood on his hands.
Uh-oh.
Can you tell me what happened tonight?
I went to show her my haircut.
And then I just beat the shit
She
out of
had
her.
a gun.
Oh.
Take your time.
She freaked out. I
It's okay.
No, it's not. It's not okay. My mom tried to kill me, so
Oh.
I stabbed her.
Okay.
I killed my mother.
Over a haircut? Tell me why.
Please!
Please, I
No,
need
no.
I need to know. Chapter 1, Homecoming.
Then she ran into my knife.
27 we got to stop referencing that every single episode. Just cuz a character gets stabbed doesn't mean it's a part of the Chicago multiverse.
It is, every time.
All right, this is 10 years later in Fireweed. Oh yeah, because it's made by Don't Nod and it's an indie decision-making game like Life is Strange, there's going to be a lot of indie rock music. So just get used to that.
I love it. I'm into it.
Well, it may cause trouble for us.
Uh-oh. Music's getting loud.
Yes, it is. It's getting very loud.
Lord.
I got it on my end. Hey! How many times did you ever do that in the mirror? Like, we need to find out why the mom freaked out over her haircut.
I feel like there's more to that.
Watch, they'd never reference it again. Okay. You do. You're the type of person to make lists. Huh.
Oh, much more manageable.
The music, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
First, I'm gonna find the keys to the old house. Then, I'm gonna drive to Fireweed, and I'm not going to freak out. Everything's fine.
West.
There's a lot of things to interact with.
Yes, there is.
What do you want to interact with?
Oh god. I already hate the decision of us playing this game because there's going to be a lot of these kind of decisions.
Just go here and go clockwise.
Okay. Yeah. Check out that telescope. Although it's going to be weird with the thing not. Oh. You're just going to make all the decisions anyway.
I said go around clockwise.
Oh, I meant like Australian clocks. They're backwards. They're reversed.
Probably not gonna see any stars at this time of day.
Moors. Look at
I
the
could
little.
look at this artwork all day.
Could you really?
Taste of my creations.
I could
She
all
weirdly
day.
kinda looks
All
like me in the morning.
Day.
I don't really have time to dig through this right now.
I actually think that might be Ashley Johnson
Oh.
Why would it be in here?
or Ellie from Last of Us. Hold on.
I know who it is.
Well, for the audience who may not.
One more season. What am I even gonna do with myself when it's over? Get invested in the lives of real people?
She seems like a space case.
Ha ha ha!
Oh, right. I stashed them down here.
Is it your
Your keys in
weed?
your bed?
Oh. I forgot about the keys, yeah. Keys are important. I meant,
He's addicted.
it's Erica Lindbeck. So,
That's where you've been hiding.
Who else has she voiced?
she played Black Cat in Spider-Man PS4. She's been in a lot of anime. Just think of any anime. She was in Persona 5.
Great. I think I'm ready to go now.
She's a very prominent voice actor.
Okay. Oh, what kind of plant is this?
Figure out what it is.
Ooh, I can't wait to force Tyler to watch this with me. He's totally gonna hate it.
What, the plant?
No, just between us on the wall.
Just between us, what?
I have got to make solid plans to see the Geminids. I wonder if Tyler'd want to go.
I
Hey,
watched last
wanna
game.
freeze your ass off watching burning rocks fall through the sky?
Yeah?
Yeah, I might need to work on my sales pitch.
Oh, music?
I need to bring this with me to Juneau.
Now, I have no reference point for how people live in Alaska, but this is a pretty nice place.
I should probably get rid of this.
It's very
I mean,
cozy.
I can stream it anytime I want. But it makes me happy just to look at the box.
If it makes you happy, if it brings you joy, then don't get rid of it. Oh, there's so much stuff.
It's gonna be so cool.
It's a lot of backstory, D.
After all these years.
Oh! Okay.
Is it the kid in the beginning?
Yeah, it was the same picture.
Mm,
I think...
Michael and Tyler are so gonna hit it off.
I think Tyler is...
her boyfriend?
No. Her brother,
No,
but...
that's not what I mean. The other guy.
Oh, Michael? The guy in
Yes.
the guy in the photo?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
Is he gonna like this? Or is it too much?
But Tyler is her brother.
Yes.
Yes. Police Chief Brown asked counsel. Oh, I should have read faster. That's on me.
Sorry.
House keys.
Check. You got him.
You got them? You sure?
I think I'm ready to go now.
Hold on. I have to look at everything in this room. But
This may have been a bad choice, a bad pick for a game. You just-
Probably check
No.
my email one more time before I go.
Oh, we're
No,
checking our
I've
email.
already
Oh,
checked
Fuck!
it 3
we're not.
times this morning.
Okay, yeah, no, we're good.
Okay. I think we've looked at everything. Maybe the mirror is an option. No? Hello.
Hello. Reflection. Hello. Did you look up at that
I'm
thing?
gonna film more of this in. Maybe when the house is sold, I'll book some tickets.
Must be nice. Travel in the world with not a care or whimsy. Maybe a little bit of whimsy.
You need to learn how to grow a beard.
She's gonna be so awkward.
Well, there might be a reason for that.
It's time for you to read.
Dear Tyler, I know what you're thinking. A letter? Why all weird and formal? What's wrong with email? Well, I figured, hey bro, just wanted to give my twin a shout before reuniting after 10 years of swank juvie. Swank juvie, what the hell is that?
Like, she's teasing.
Oh, okay.
Now,
Alright, whatever.
tension
Yeah.
or whatever.
It's more like letter territory. Whatever. You'll thank me when we're 90 and the machines have taken over and you still have something to read by candlelight. See? Always thinking ahead. Anyway, I can't believe you'll be out for real in a few weeks. What? Amazing! I'm definitely going to be awkward when I see you, so please try not to notice, okay? How's your last month going? Are you sad about leaving your mentees? Mentees? Okay.
Like mentors? I don't know.
I bet they're gonna miss you. I got my tires replaced, so I'm all good to pick you up. And you can save the snark when you see my ride. She's been through a lot, and we can't all be car guys. Anyway, the Veggies let me take the day off so we can go straight to the old house and get it ready for the sale and everything. Can't wait to never think about that place again. I really can't wait to see you. Anyway, if I made that clear... Wait, I fucking misread that. I'm sorry.
I was like, wait, what?
Everything else is fine, but I messed up that last part. I really can't wait to see you. I don't know if I made that clear. Smiley,
You really didn't.
smiley face. Love you, Allison. I really felt like that was probably more for you, and I'll read the Tyler bits.
Oh, I really enjoyed you
Can't believe I'm about to
reading
leave
that.
this room.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm pretty much done here. I just need to grab my goblin and I'm off.
Goblin.
Gotta grab the goblin. You know what I mean?
Bummed I have to leave this behind.
Gotta
No.
grab that goblin.
I'd probably collapse if I blasted this inside. Man, the soundtrack to my angsty teen years. I'll leave it for the next Rebel. Been listening to this on a loop lately.
He's on Angsty Teen right now.
Oh, with the haircut and everything? Yeah.
Shit, I gotta do.
That's what I would write.
And,
Help Perez with college admissions essay by call
we don't
Dr.
have to read
Beck.
it.
Yeah, meet Aaron. Well, I was just maybe it's backstory. It could be characters we meet later.
And the
God.
rest of these by heart at this point.
Okay, I'll go back to it and you can read it.
No, we're good.
Wish I could have finished this.
I moved
before I
past it.
left, but God, it was a slog.
He's a reader. And he likes music.
Well, wait, go back to the books. Go back to the books. The Transgender Man's Guide
Man's
to
Guide.
Healthy Masculinity.
Interesting.
So, Tyler is trans.
Is that for sure, or did he just read a book about it?
It is for sure.
Okay.
Hey, little guy.
From reading,
You're gonna be reunited with your
I read
sister
about the
soon.
game, so I already
Okay.
know that.
So I don't know. I
Okay.
just- Oh, I'm gonna take this guy.
Well, you have to take the goblin. You got to grab that goblin.
Oh, yeah, he's a goblin.
Well, you thought it was a euphemism?
Cool.
I thought it was different.
I guess I'm totally ready to go now.
I
that
thought
mean?
I don't know. Grab the goblin.
Bye, Herbert.
You're thinking
Aw,
of plants?
Herbert the plant. I think it's like a. It was like a. This is like a dorm or whatever.
Trans Visibility March, yeah.
Yeah.
You stay here. Educate the youngsters in classic cinema.
Fire in the hole.
Fire in the hole.
Denali. I need to get my application ready for next summer.
Take me! This box of junk treasure is now yours, and the first law of finders keepers. I already read all that.
Testosterone.
Yep.
Yeah.
You still didn't believe me.
No, I believe you. It's just like, okay, we're
Yeah.
getting more pieces.
Right. In case you didn't get it from the other stuff. I don't mean that like in a negative way. I just
Just be really supportive. I don't know.
You know I'm bad at this, but just wanted to say you've been the best counselor at risk yet. At risk yet redeemable youth could want. That reads weird. Thanks for putting up with me and helping me in more ways than you know. I'll try to make it count outside fireweed. Survival is rebellion. Thanks, man. Tyler.
I think he's making fun of the school name by calling it At Risk Yet.
At risk yet. Okay, I gotcha. And that's him leaving a letter for his roommate.
Yes.
Gotcha. It's all adding up. It's all piecing together.
Drowning.
Is that? I think that's an actual movie.
You're thinking about Titanic.
Gonna miss these dum-dums.
No. Yeah, it's an actual movie. Came out in 2016.
What's the Rotten Tomatoes score?
Well, on IMDb, it's got a 4.4 out of 10. Rotten Tomatoes, 50%. So, you'll either love it or hate it.
Or just feel meh about it.
Meh. We have tomorrows for a reason. It's not going anywhere.
Littering.
Yeah, that's breaking the law, Missy. Gets pulled over and arrested.
Is
That
this
would be
your
great.
Teddy bear.
Ah!
Hi, Tyler.
Hi. First time we see each other in 10 years, and it's hi, Tyler.
Oh, sorry,
It's fine, Allison. Hi's a good place to start.
God, it's good to see you.
Hi.
Likewise.
You know what my favorite thing is? Teddy bears. That would have been a
You
great
have
gift.
Anything else you need to get?
No, this is it. My last 10 years in a bag.
Then
It's
we
just
should get
full of
going.
weed.
We just have
Just
time
a
to make the morning
sport.
ferry. You look good in that.
Non-denominational sport.
One of my mentors
Gotta love that
designed it.
game.
It's really good.
Yeah, he's so incredibly talented. I got a couple of local coffee shops to hang his art.
Tyler Ronan, shaping the leaders of tomorrow.
Yep, we're screwed.
So, are you gonna miss anything about this place?
The people.
Wait, what?
Or the food, I guess.
Sweet taste of overcooked halibut.
I'm sorry, I
But
don't understand
seriously?
the controls.
Yeah, it was home. For a while, you know?
Do I
Oh.
scroll?
I guess you
that
do,
makes
yeah.
sense.
I'm also
I just
really
dra-
happy to
dragged
never
down.
eat that halibut again. We planning to drive to Delos Crossing or push?
You are welcome to walk.
Nah, I'll take my chances.
Need one last look or anything?
I just talked about the halibut.
Let's go.
That's the only memory I'm gonna remember of this place. The fucking fish.
Fish. I bet. They bet have great fish.
What, because they're in Alaska? They must love fish.
No, they just have fresh fish.
Fresh fish daily. Aww. Uh-oh.
Ominous.
Ominous, creepy music.
No, really. I am 100% not creative enough to make that stuff up. Oh, and just last week, they had to turn the ferry around because a bear was on board.
Rawr.
No
I'd
way.
like to get across the river.
Someone heard a commotion in the back of a delivery truck, so they opened it up. And there was the bear, fat and happy on a literal mountain of empty chip bags.
You go where the food is.
Oh, I can relate to that.
So then what happened?
I'm not sure. I think they couldn't get him to leave, so they tranked him.
They ate the bear.
Oh, Poor buddy.
He's
Shot
in
in the
a
ass
zoo
just for getting
now.
the munchies.
Yeah, well, you know what they say. Safety first in bear country.
Yeah, but prevention is best. Common sense goes a long way in keeping them from getting shot.
The bear is fine, Tyler.
For now. You hear they've been talking about loosening up regulations on trophy hunting again?
It's a small ferry.
Higher bag limits, inhumane ground traps,
Alaska.
even bringing back hibernation hunting. What kind of asshole gets off on killing a sleeping animal? I'm not against hunting, but predators play a vital role in the health of our natural parks. What? Why are you smiling? I'm being serious.
Oh, I can tell, Ranger Tyler.
Not yet. But at least I got the school part out of the way.
What are you looking at?
You got a bachelor's already. While I boast a half-completed certificate in accounting from an online college that may have stolen my credit card number.
You'll figure out what you want. You have time.
Looks like Baby Driver.
How are you feeling?
Like I'm about to drive straight into a whiteout and my fog lights are dead.
Probably shouldn't be wearing Oakleys then. Maybe that's just me. I don't... Even with that metaphor, it's flimsy at best. What is there to even look at? I guess...
Just looking around.
Just looking around.
Allison?
Oh,
Zoned out there for a second. Sorry.
What's up?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the fact that you're right here, standing beside me, on our way to Delos.
You don't have to apologize. It's a lot.
What happened? Tell me
look
why.
who's there.
Tell me why.
Oh, look.
Why did we take the ferry instead of the coast road?
Because I didn't want to be stuck in the car with you for an extra 2 hours.
Haha.
Got him.
We have to take the ferry.
Daddy.
It's the only way to reach Delos from Fireweed.
I see. Well, good. I don't think my stomach could have taken 2 more hours of how you handle curves.
Haha, she's a terrible
You wanna
driver.
take over driving when we dock?
No.
You're gonna have to get back behind that wheel at some point, you know.
Look, I put a fireweed van nose first in a ditch.
Hey, at least you missed the porcupine.
Oh, he cares about animals.
I'm
He
guessing
does
things
care
haven't
about-
changed
yeah.
much.
You mean in Delos? Still the capital of East Jesus Nowhere. Can't wait to get out of here.
Left shift. Hold to reply.
Yeah, that's weird. That bad?
Was it really that bad?
Pretty much. But it could definitely have been worse.
Like if you'd been tucked away in a center for troubled youth?
Right.
At least you had Michael.
Yeah. I don't think I'd have survived high school without him.
Bet you're gonna miss him when you move to Juneau. How's he doing?
Good. Good. But I haven't seen him much outside of work lately. He's
Uh-oh.
been busy with his dance and having his clan
Dance?
organize a potlatch.
Dance. That showed way more arm than I wanted to.
Smoke coming out of Stonehouse?
Which
Look.
one? Look at.
The stone house. The one on the left. On the left.
Left?
Left.
Guess someone finally bought that old shack.
That or the ghosts are cozying up by the fire.
Think the new owners know it's totally haunted?
I'm sure Tina did her best to keep them from figuring it out. At least until the paperwork was signed. Ugh. That house always gave me the creeps. Those windows are like huge gawking eyes.
You think people talk about our house this way?
Probably.
Okay, then. They have a creepy house.
So, we're really going back there, huh?
To Stonehouse?
I mean, we're going home.
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Think the house will sell?
No interested buyers yet. Turns out people don't line up to buy murder houses with no electricity.
Sorry, what?
At least it's got one hell of a view.
Excuse
unlike
me?
Juneau.
Tell me why?
Juneau has mountain views aplenty. It just also has people and fun. You still thinking you might be my roomie?
I'm thinking about it.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Shoot.
I was told... I mean, after you, well, graduated, I guess, and became a mentor 3 years ago, you still basically spent all your time at Fireweed, right?
Pretty much. There were a few times I tried to go to these meetups for trans people in Juneau, but something always came up. I probably should have put myself out there more, but it was better to be around in case the residents needed me.
So you were free to come and go as you pleased?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Oh, nothing. Just being an overly invested sister. Curious how you spent your time.
Sure. Sure. I want them to have a rockier relationship. They're clearly too well off.
We'll get there.
Even-
People will cry, scream.
Yeah?
Spit it out.
Tell me why.
Promise not to freak out.
I will
What
not
is
stop
it?
doing that, by the way.
We need a counter.
Hmm.
It's a gift. From Eddie. I know he's not your favorite person, but
I'm sorry. When you said Eddie, I thought you meant Chief Brown, as in the police officer who arrested me.
come on, Ty, don't.
And your adopted father, the man who didn't let you visit me for 7 years.
The Fireweed administration backed him up, Tyler. They thought it was best for both of us.
Yeah, well, it wasn't.
It's a peace offering. And you're the two most important people in my life. Please? For me?
He can't buy my forgiveness with some cheap-ass trinket.
It's a gift, Tyler.
It's a mood
You know
ring.
what gift giving means in Tlingit culture, and what it means to refuse one.
What do you want to do?
Fuck. I can't accept this.
I can't accept this. I'm just not there yet.
All right.
You gonna mope about that for the rest of the day, or what?
Just hoped you might make an effort. That's all.
It's too early in the story for me to change.
It's an effort not to punch something whenever you say his name.
Can't you just cut him a break? He was doing the best he could with a truly shitty situation.
Question. Is Tyler the little girl that we saw at the beginning?
I guess.
Because that kind of lines up with what they're talking about. That might be what it is.
Did you hear that?
That lines up with, like, him being at the at-risk...
Are we gonna see a whale?
Will!
It's gonna be a whale of a time.
Ha ha ha!
Whoa!
Look at that whale! Glorious.
Whale, whale, whale.
Hey.
I'm a jerk.
You just always need to have the last word.
In other words, a jerk. I didn't need to dig in like that. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry too. I just hoped we could wrap everything up with a grand gesture and move on to our perfectly normal lives.
What? This isn't normal? Still your brother?
Tries to slide the ring
Still your
onto it.
sister. Would it ruin the moment if I said I needed to call home?
Yes. Completely.
Sorry.
Go ahead and stop apologizing all the time.
Okay, sorry. Thanks.
Sorry. Thanks. Sorry. No. Sorry. I gotta... Oh, I dropped my phone. Sorry. Sorry. I'll call him. Sorry. Check out the car.
Very.
It's so weird being back on this boat.
I mean, you can look, but you were already standing there for 5,000 years.
I'm just gonna. Stay
Yep.
Here.
Yep. 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 No, look around the boat. Something.
Hold on.
Well,
I'm
something tells me
working on it.
we only have so much time. D.
I can't run. I can't run.
There you go.
Oh God.
Denali Expeditions. That's what Allison wanted to sign up for. Dewdrop in bed and breakfast. Foreshadowing.
Yeah, it's that walk-in freezer.
Space for deer. Space for deer.
Canoe for sale.
Look at it. Look at it.
Nope.
Well, I was going to do an Under the Sea song joke.
Alright, hold on.
Well, the moment's passed. Under the sea. Under the sea.
Aston a winter formal?
How cliche is that? That's
Wait,
very clearly a Back to the Future reference.
Under the sea.
hey Allison, can we take the scenic route?
It's all a scenic route.
Allison?
Don't think she can hear you.
Guess not.
Good.
I need to
call.
stand as close as I can to you, old
Scenic
man.
route's longer, but the view's worth the time. Where are you headed?
Delos Crossing?
Same here. You from around here?
Born and bred. And then holds out a slice of bread.
You don't say. I moved to Anchorage around your age. Delos was mostly Alaska Native.
This is all creepy.
Kid, I know. Haven't been home in 5 years.
You visiting family.
Oh, so you owed your family a visit?
I'll say. You may not know it yet, but your folks, they get old real fast.
Oh, I know that feeling.
I'm Alex, by the way. Alex Gershwin. No relation.
Huh?
To George Gershwin. Gershwin, the pianist. Folks are always asking if we're related, so I try to hit it off the pass.
Oh,
What'd you say your name was?
Tyler. Just call me Tyler.
just call me Tyler.
All right. Good to meet you, Tyler.
Likewise, sir.
You were the worst cinematographer in the history of video game playing. I appreciate you as a friend, but fuck.
What is happening?
When everything else fails, try doing what the captain suggested. I told you. That's what the sign said.
What a waste of a good pun.
Remain in vehicle while ferry is docking. Okay, you got it. No fart horns, no smoking, and wear your seatbelt.
Oh, another scenic.
Son of a bitch. It is a pretty vista.
It is beautiful. I'd love to go here.
Something
See
tells
what he
me...
got. Oh, what's he got in here?
Are you gonna snoop? Don't snoop.
Isn't hunting season almost over?
Oh, he's a
Almost.
hunter.
Want to draw for one of the last hunts of the season.
Uh-oh, he could be the potential bad guy, the antagonist.
You're not one of those odd sixes, old and boring folks, are you?
Oh, I am.
Ot 6, more like I'll never wear that
The buzzer pulled
piece
one.
around my
What's
shoulder.
that now?
Oh, nothing.
What is this box saying? Office box. What's in here? Starts like just breaks into his truck. Beer is my sport. Check my six pack.
Oh god.
Yep, they're even up in Alaska, D.
Oh, hold on. Let me
There's
see.
bumper stickers on the fucking
Yikes.
what is it called? I'm blanking. Hood of the truck.
Crime control.
Crime control. So we know who we voted for.
I think this is 2015,
All right,
so
we're here.
not yet.
Shall we?
I mean, we still know who he voted for.
Yeah. Oh, she gave him like a side glare.
I think that's just the character models have been doing a lot of side glares that are not intended to be side glares. This isn't a AAA game. We'll just say that.
Oh, how dare you?
Okay. Okay, we are at 35 minutes.
driveway.
It's Alaska. It's Alaska, D.
Not everyone lives out in the boonies.
No, but I mean, it's Alaska. All of their cities and towns are along a huge coastline. And then the rest of it is just fucking wilderness and trees and bears and ice and mountains. Maybe I'm generalizing, but it's a big ass state. Can't tell me what to do. You've never been there.
I want to.
Yeah, I would like to as well. We get it, atmosphere. Now, I know it's before the pandemic, but wouldn't that just be nice? Just kind of going out to the wilderness and chillaxing.
I agree.
Camping. I mean, you can camp now, but
It'd be chilly to camp.
that's all they know. It's winter. 10 months of the year.
Wow. It's basically exactly like I remember it. Only faded.
Like a Polaroid left on a windowsill.
From the outside, it almost looks charming.
Charm's not the problem. Structural integrity may be an issue.
You think there's a chance whoever buys it will just tear it down?
Yes.
If someone buys it, they can do whatever they want with it.
You wouldn't care at all?
Would you?
Sure. Everywhere I look, I see a piece of one of our adventures.
Everywhere I look, I just see her.
Allison, we could go grab a bite. Start this tomorrow?
No. The only way to get this done is to do it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, I was gonna say this is too sad of a game, but now there's some like dark mystery to it.
Do you want to walk around or go in?
Let's walk around, find something. If we don't find something immediately,
Oh, here it is.
fuck.
A birdhouse.
Fucking birds.
Spoiled the birds.
She liked animals way more than people.
I can relate to that.
Amen. Yay, birds.
Hey, you remember that?
Come on, Tyler. It's freezing out here.
You're right. Sorry. Let's head inside.
Hey,
Walks around the entire house.
hold on. Give me a moment. You can go inside.
Nothing's stopping you. Ah, there you
Doesn't
go.
seem like the greenest source of energy.
Not like she had the money for solar panels.
Run!
Run! Escape her!
Run, 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 run away.
Falls through the ice.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, cruel world.
It's a little early to try to cross the lake. I know
Why are you
it looks
following
totally
me?
frozen, but there are probably thin patches.
Hey, danger's part of the fun.
Let's not press your luck on your first day back.
I wonder if there are still fish in the lake.
Uncle Eddie taught us to fish here.
No, they all flew away. Do you still fish?
You still fish?
Nope. You?
Every Sunday morning. Once I could leave fireweed, of course.
Alone?
Totally. At first, it kind of made me crazy. And then I started to really like it. It was relaxing.
Really?
Yeah, you know.
Yes.
The lake, the water, the sky, me.
She's very shocked
the
and
speck
everything.
in the middle of it all.
What?
Really?
Always.
What?
Oh, he was getting high and fishing. Check out that shed. That's a murder shed. Get in that murder shed.
You really want to go out there?
No,
Oh,
you're right.
He just like abruptly was like, ah.
Oh, no. Fuck. That's for the story. That's for later. Guarantee you that's where the murder happened. The murdering.
Been a murder.
There's been a murder.
I found something.
Oh. Looks like a neighbor came by.
It's funny. I can't remember any signs of them when we were kids.
Probably because our mother scared the shit out of them.
Yeah. She scared everybody else off, too.
Oh, neighbor's a bear.
She hates her mother.
Yes, she does.
A chair.
I think that's a bench.
Sit.
You need a break already, Ronan?
No, just sitting. Enjoying the view.
She built this bench. She built this
You
bench.
built this bench, right?
She
You're
built
trying to scare
this
me off
bench
so you
on
can steal my
rock
seat? It
and
won't
roll.
work.
No, I just remember us all sitting here after. I fell asleep and woke up really stiff later.
I don't remember us sitting anywhere for more than a few seconds, which sounds exhausting now.
Guess we're just old.
At least we've got a few more years before we're...
As old as her.
Seriously, how are you?
Seriously.
Seriously.
How
How
are
are
you
you?
feeling?
tired. I didn't sleep much last night.
Yeah. I can't believe how we used to run around for hours without stopping.
Yeah. Always a troll to run away from. Or a treasure to find.
We definitely never lacked imagination.
Marianne didn't either. It was the one thing that brought us all together.
Marianne. Is that the
even
mom?
in the end.
I think that's like a
Told new
caretaker.
Story, didn't she?
Mm.
That night. It was weird.
Let's get inside. Yeah.
Come on, that's enough rest for us. Let's get inside.
All right.
It's pretty property.
You unlocked something.
I did. I took some time to talk things over with my twin.
Twin!
I bet we left all kinds of cool things in there.
I would absolutely hate to have a twin. See? Just because I'm enough as it is. No, don't agree. That was where
What'd
you
you find?
disagree.
Ah,
hidden
yes,
treasure.
yes, I get it.
Seriously?
Nick, the
How
world
did
could
this
always
happen
use
there?
more of you.
Goblin secrets are always well kept.
But then you can have your podcast and be talking to yourself.
Remember how mad she'd get if we didn't use the compost?
I wouldn't be talking to myself,
Always
D.
knew when we were lying.
Waste not, or kiss the planet goodbye.
It's a twin, not a clone.
You say that.
You fool. But if he was a twin,
Can't
yeah, he
believe
would
this
be
is
exactly
still
like
here.
me.
Yeah.
Be bugs.
We should hide them so they don't frighten away
Or
potential
frogs?
buyers.
I think they're supposed to be frogs, but they are creepy. They look like World of Warcraft creatures.
At least the shed's still standing.
Yep. I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Zombies!
Well, better alive than dead.
Ugh.
Quite literally!
Let's deal with that later. Plenty else to do first.
Hold on.
You're gonna go in the shed anyway.
Hey, it's
Locked.
locked, all right.
Break through the window. Jump through.
What was she doing out here that night? Come on, man. Stop thinking about that. She did not like us using her tools.
She was a
We're
tool.
just afraid we'd hurt ourselves.
Or she thought we'd go on a rampage and tear up her precious plants.
And we would have. So... Homemade cleaning
How do you
products
feel
might
about
be
that,
better
Dee?
for the planet, but they do not have the same shelf life.
About plants?
About destroying
shopping.
somebody destroying your plants.
Me sad.
Indeed.
She did not like us.
Oh,
using
that's
her
not what I
tools.
It's just gonna repeat it, yeah.
Well, at least the tools are still here.
Okay.
That'll help with the repairs.
They're good quality, too. Marianne wanted stuff like that to last.
So it might be their mom, but I don't know why they're going back and forth between saying she and Marianne.
How did she get around on these roads with this thing?
She'd rather have broken her neck than spend money on a new one.
Yeah, still waiting for those bikes she promised us.
Uncle Eddie got me one, but I hardly ever used it.
Alright, alright.
Wow, brag about it.
Forget about it.
Forget about it. Forget about it.
Did you smoke something before you left Fireweed? The door's right there.
Hey.
Yeah, I can look at a window without saying it's a door. Allison.
You need the key, stupid.
Locked.
Dumb.
Well, it's a good thing I remembered this.
Called it.
You sure that's the right key?
Yes. Maybe someone changed the lock.
Uh-oh.
Who would change the lock on us?
Mystery!
Oh, we're screwed.
You got a plan B?
Break through the window.
Yeah. we find another way in.
Break through the window.
I never knew a locked door that could keep the crafty goblins out.
That's what they call
There's
themselves?
a million ways in and out of this old house.
The crafty goblins.
At least
They're
one of
goblins.
them's gotta work.
Gotta grab it by the goblin. Break through the window. Break through the window.
I'm going.
Go. Run. Jump through.
I could break a window.
You know civilized people don't do that, right?
Oh, so we're civilized now?
What do you want to do?
Maybe not. But we are trying to sell this place, and broken windows aren't exactly amenities.
What do you have in mind?
The crafty goblins. I haven't thought about them in forever. Or should I say, us.
We almost spent more time as goblins than we did as kids.
Oh, do you remember all the other characters? The Moon Hat,
Ooh.
the Ice King, the Old Bear.
Most of
Ice
them
King.
think, but the details are, at least we don't have any use for this right now.
T.
Remember
The dialogue.
snowstorm in 2004? Marianne had
Sorry.
us digging for hours.
Turn it into a game.
I remember she made it a game at least.
That's right. We made tunnels to escape the ice troll.
Gotta hand it to her. She could make us do anything if she turned it into a goblin tale. It's no good. I can't open this one either.
It's okay. We'll find another way in.
The chimney.
Jim Jiminy, Jim Jiminy. Oh, another door.
So many doors.
This one's
Open
locked
sesame.
too.
Let me guess. It's locked.
Yup. Know any other secret passwords?
Honeydew? Nope.
Honeydew was a stupid password and you should feel terrible. Wait. Maybe underneath the house?
Oh, yes.
I'm thinking very Legend of Zelda-ish.
Oh,
There you go.
You need a hand with that?
No, it should be fine.
Ah, Splinter! Ah, fuck! Ah, shit!
Get this board out of the way. I could probably squeeze through.
So we need something to pry it off.
Damn it! Tools in the shed.
It's screwed in
Yes.
pretty good. We need a screwdriver.
screwdriver.
I think
Need
I
a
saw one back in
crowbar.
the shed.
Let's go check.
Yes, crowbar. That's thinking with Half-Life logic.
At least the shed's still standing.
Damn it!
I don't want to think about what might be living inside it, though.
Well,
still locked.
Better alive than
I
dead.
know.
Yes.
It's locked already.
Did you know before you hit the
Yeah.
right button? Okay.
Okay. Should be something in here that'll work.
Right there.
I guess Marianne left us something useful, huh?
Yeah. We still have to find a way to get inside, though.
Break the window. They're not buying the shed.
No broken windows.
Fuck you!
See ya. What's happening? Do you feel that?
Focusing.
Focus on your bond.
Focus on your James Bond.
Focus. Remember.
Remember.
Don't leave this room until everything looks as clean as a whistle. Ugh. This is the millionth time I've gotten in trouble because of you. You and your big mouth. Hey, you were thinking the same thing. You just weren't brave enough to tell her. What good would it do? It's not like she ever listens to us anyway. Well, I'd rather scream it right in her stupid face than be a quiet little mouse. Oh, we forgot the key. We need to put it back. Maybe we could hide it somewhere. You know, for fun. Goblins are supposed to help the princess, not play mean tricks. Whatever, you're not fun. I'm only trying not to make her even worse.
There are two kinds of
Did
siblings.
that just happen?
I don't know, but I saw it too.
It felt like it did when we used to share thoughts with our voice.
It did. But that was a memory of us 10 years ago, right? I vaguely remember it happening.
I think so. And, that's new, right?
Yeah. We could share thoughts and feelings, but we never replayed memories like that.
Why would it happen? And why that memory?
I don't know. It's pretty eerie.
It's weird.
But we're not going to be freaked out about it. We're going to move on.
This could be too.
They hid the key somewhere. Find it.
Well, shit. We just gotta focus our James Bond.
I'm feeling something again.
Oh.
Near the barn.
Yeah, me too.
Tingly feeling. Use the sensor. There you go.
Hurry! Let's go see the silent frog. Coming. I'm coming. What? Stop sulking. I told you already. I'm sorry.
He just like
No, you're
runs.
not. Okay. Guess you don't want to see what I put in the treasure room then. What? No, I want to see.
Treasure room, silent frog. I can't follow up with all of this fucking goblin adventure.
I just have to remember which one is the silent frog.
The one with his hands over his mouth.
They're all doing that.
So,
Wait,
Well-
which one of you is hiding the key? Hmm?
wait, it's either the middle one or the right one.
Yeah.
Seriously?
Kidding.
Oh, come on.
Okay, sorry.
Good guess.
Nice job keeping it secret, buddy.
Nice. I'm the best. I like how it's totally normal that they could share thoughts and have telepathic
Yeah,
communication
yeah.
with each other.
Like, we were able to share thoughts and feelings, but now we can remember memories? Okay, so we're skipping over step one
Got
of
it.
being amazed by all of that? Okay.
Screwdriver?
You got a better idea how to get in?
Yeah. Got a better idea?
Break the
Remember
window.
this is cornflakes?
Cornflakes!
Huh.
Bird
Who left
seed.
this box here? It looks brand new.
It wasn't me. Has someone been out here recently?
Guess it's your lucky day, bird friends.
Haha, I'm a bird, thank you.
It wasn't me. Hold on, I have to go put the bird seed in the thing.
For the achievement.
These birds should get a reward for watching the house all these years.
Help unlock the
Thank you for your
door.
service, little friends.
I'm feeding the fucking birds! Let me do it! God!
Like a swarm of birds just go.
It's ah! Like the end of Home Alone 2 when they get swarmed by the birds because they get
We've
like
already been through this. I've never watched Home Alone.
it's okay. I still respect you as a friend. I guess
Sorry.
you should have never been a part of the Christmas list episode. That's all I'm saying.
I wasn't a part of the Christmas list episode.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was Casey.
I was part of the Valentine's Day.
That's right. We don't have a lot of
I
guests
did
on
a
our podcast.
Halloween episode.
You want to go in there?
Yes, there's something in the
This was our
works
very
there.
first den, remember?
Who knows what lives down there now?
There are plans for the whole month of October.
Good, good, good.
So stay tuned.
Everything okay down there?
Oh yeah, Tyler just got murdered.
It's not funny!
I just pooped my pants!
Then why am I laughing?
Okay, fine. But you're still an idiot.
Alright. I'm going in for real this time.
Okay. I'll see you at the front door in a few minutes.
I hope. All right.
Time to navigate.
So look around.
Look around. Every time I turn a little bit
It's
closer.
not look around, it's turn around.
I know, I made it my own, D.
No!
Ah!
Your own.
Way to go.
What happened?
I just hit my head like an idiot. Wait. What? Where are you?
Ty. I'm outside. But I can
Telepathy.
hear you in my head.
So they're
Voice.
superpowers.
Back.
Oh, shit. I, don't suppose you remember how to get to the hatch.
I think so. Ooh,
Dragons, straight ahead.
need to go left, I think.
that line came out of nowhere because you were supposed to come upon that later.
Then left again after the goblins.
Thanks, Allison.
Wow. Can't say I ever expected to see you again. It's been a long time, buddy.
Why is there a hole in his mouth? Why is there a hole in his mouth? Don't turn him over.
Why are we looking at his butt?
You did it. Good old Moosey.
Leave him down here?
Yep, just gonna put him back down.
Well, I thought this was the way.
No, Allison was clearly wrong. She's an idiot. And my least favorite character of this whole game.
Nope.
You only know
Always on
2
the right.
characters.
My bad.
Exactly.
Oh. Treasure.
You were right, sis.
Of course. A goblin never
Your idea of
goes
treasure
back
is
for treasure.
just
Not
horrible,
even
dude.
1,000 years past.
See?
Pink. It always had to be pink.
Yeah, pink's the
I
best.
found her old kite. I think its wings have been clipped, though.
Rest in peace, brave bird.
Marianne grilled us about all these missing dishes, but a goblin never gives up their treasure.
Ugh, kids steal your dishes?
Bastards.
Past the treasure. Straight ahead. You know, I almost convinced myself our voice was just another childhood fantasy.
Me too.
The Mad Hunter. Why am I still afraid to say his name?
He was Mary Ann's creation. She made all the creepy characters.
I'm still so very confused on if Marianne is their mom.
We'll know. We'll know soon. What?
The hatch. You gotta look up. There you go.
I was trying.
Just look up, T. Rosebud.
Oh, woman's face.
What, in the picture frame?
Yeah.
Okay, it was just that line threw me off. I was like, a woman's face. Yeah, yeah, D.
Tyler, are you in there?
Yeah, unlock the door. It's fucking cold out.
Memories are coming back.
Are we gonna have to James Bond again?
Tyler.
Coming.
So he's clearly very fond of this house, whereas Allison is not.
Good to hear your voice
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. Same here.
Even though it seems
So,
like
coming in or what?
he should be
Just
not
working
fond.
up to it.
Unless the
Our theory. Oh, you think this? You think Allison is the one who killed the mom,
maybe.
but Tyler is the one who got sent
Well,
to the at-risk
we're here.
for youth treatment, whatever.
Here we are.
Maybe? I don't know.
So, how do we get started?
We figure out what to keep, what to trash, and
Well, you
see
trashed
what
the
else this house
wallpaper.
might be trying to show us.
Paper's not terrible.
It is terrible. It's out of season.
You have to change your wallpaper every season.
Most people don't have to change their wallpaper, period.
Wallpaper is in now, Nick.
It's
Give
not.
it a
Right. Let's
You
see.
get out of here.
Broken shelf, broken jar, and the washing machine. Broken. The dryer never worked to begin with.
Marianne thought dryers were straight up evil.
Tessa, question mark?
I hated hanging drippy laundry. I refused to change for a few weeks once, so I wouldn't have to do it.
Gross.
Disgusting. Who's this?
Marianne's room.
Let's not go in there until we absolutely have to.
Agreed.
Look at that eyeball.
Creepy. I don't think Marianne is the mom.
No.
We should take down the creepy masks if we don't want to scare the buyers away.
Oh, so now you don't want to scare someone with those masks.
Okay, wait. That's what you're concerned about?
Are these authentic?
Are these authentic Tlingit?
I doubt it.
I'm surprised Marianne would buy fakes.
20
Weird.
years ago, everyone was buying fakes.
Is the audio sounding muffled whenever he's...
Yeah.
Okay. I thought it was my headphones. That's why I did this.
No, that's why I'm like, what? I'm turning the camera.
Weird.
Who's this?
I don't know.
Let's look at this
Huh.
bathroom.
This bathroom still
Every
smells
game.
like Marianne.
Good scrub, and we'll be rid of that too.
Okay, so she hates Marianne.
Yeah.
And she hates Mom.
What are we gonna do with all her jewelry?
Well, I'm certainly not gonna wear it.
Donation pile it is, then. There are so many times I looked in this mirror hoping somehow it'd show me something different. Wow. I forgot all about her weird concoctions.
And how she was always testing them on us. Like we were lab rats.
She
Gross.
did not like her.
Handmade soap. Still here after 10 years. Impressive.
You could say that about the entire house.
Can you go be negative somewhere else?
Yeah. Hey, Allison. Fucking negative. Nancy. Fucking get out of here.
I tried to bury this dress in the backyard, but Marianne caught me.
It was a pretty dress.
Yeah, well, we both know pretty was never my thing. We were so competitive about who measured taller. Like, we actually had anything to do with it.
And after all that, it ended in a tie.
Yeah, none of that crazy stretching I did made any difference.
I beg to differ. I drank so much milk, I made myself lactose intolerant. But hey, look at these bones. Look at these bones. Look at those bones.
You make yourself lactose intolerant.
Sure. Could be induced.
Can you go upstairs, please?
Yeah, can you get out of here? Get out of my life.
Oh god. Out of my life.
Just get out of my life.
I thought I'd feel more prepared to deal with this mess.
String, glue, duct tape. The holy trinity of house repair.
The essentials.
Marianne loved having something to fix.
Not when we broke them.
But
I
not
can't.
the
I
part
can't
where
deal
it
with the
gets
answers
especially
of those
the
other
ones responsible.
choices.
I know. I'm just saying she liked to save broken things.
Wish she could have
Like
fixed
us.
herself. There were some tough choices in that one.
What was she hoping to do with all these jars?
She used to barter for our clothes with homemade jam.
She tried everything to make ends meet.
Well, not everything.
Was that a prostitute reference?
What?
She tried to
No.
do everything. Anyway.
Guess we never had time to complete the collection.
These came out of one of the
Tell me they named a dog Nut.
right?
Yeah, you'd slide the quarters inside on the little tray, and
Hey,
then
Nut.
magic. Out pops
Get over here.
Nut.
Get over here, Nut. Fix the window. February 2005. Canceled. Rosa, 3 p.m. I think you can look at Rosa.
Okay. All right.
Look at Rosa.
Calm your ass down.
When you give me
Last
the
few months
decisions,
are almost all blank. Only a few appointments. Most of them canceled.
What kind of appointments?
Hairdressing, I think.
Oh yeah. She did that for a while.
oh, okay.
That's what you wanted.
That's what I wanted. I needed to know
Hey,
if she was able to
Some
meet
of the
up
parts.
with Rosa for her hairdressing
Oh.
appointment.
What?
March 7th.
Oh.
I owe you for 10 birthdays.
I thought you'd be like some fucking hearts.
No, I'm
Hey,
the sentimental type.
That reminds me. I owe you like 10 birthday gifts.
I think we can let that slide.
Yes. No presents from me.
What? You don't want me to buy you presents?
You're gonna need
Bitch.
your cash to get started.
Just kidding.
You've got a lifetime.
Don't
for
want my
gifts.
present?
Okay. But no presents from you either, then.
Deal.
Compromise. Solutions.
No, but
After
I
all
want
this time,
presents.
Oh. If you are inserting yourself into the Allison role, then
No.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
James Bond. Focus on something.
Oops.
Remember.
Mom? About me joining the hockey team? Mom,
Sorry, what? Not now. Maybe next year.
but you promised.
Keep whining, and my next year will become never.
Can
Why?
you cut my hair?
Your hair is fine.
But I want to cut it short, really short.
What? Look, I'm tired, and I'm busy. Let's talk about this later.
You always say that.
Marianne said no to everything.
Is the
Made
mom.
me so pissed.
Yeah.
She was always on edge those last few months.
Yeah, and completely deaf to everything I was telling her I needed.
She pretty much always said no to me, too.
True, but it felt personal with me.
I mean, it
She was
would
trying to
because
save the
you're not
planet
her.
Way before Al Gore made it cool.
Has
No.
Al Gore ever made anything cool?
Nah.
I guess she was right about
Nah.
that. But you can't really blame anyone for not listening to crazy Marianne Ronan.
I didn't realize how much I missed the smell of firewood.
I miss the cold
It's a good
winter
smell.
nights curled up here with big mugs of hot cocoa.
Yeah. Marianne was so tired she was usually asleep on the couch.
Ah, that's why it was so nice. No Marianne.
Quiet times.
That was the one time we were ever quiet. We knew she needed to sleep.
We all needed her to sleep.
I need to just fucking stab her in the face.
Yikes! That's a big yikes from me, dog. That's a big yikes. Talk to your sister.
No.
Oh. Okay. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Now we can teleport too. Holy shit.
She took
So many
many
superpowers.
pictures.
Yeah. Like she had to document every second of our lives.
Yes, she did that. Also, she did this. Horrible.
Want to keep some of these. She's gonna say no, but
You can keep some of them. If you want.
No thanks. I mean, I like the photos of us, but I don't think I can forget that she was the one aiming the camera.
pretty harsh.
Wow. I'm so embarrassed for us. Mini Da Vinci's we were not.
She saved every drawing we ever did.
There's a couple of these I might keep.
What is that?
What?
What is the like the one next to the pumpkin? Is that like a birthday balloon?
Happy birthday?
Oh, okay. Never mind.
How are you
Never
feeling
mind.
about being back?
I thought I knew what to expect, but everything keeps catching me by surprise. My nerves are completely raw.
I get it.
How about you? You okay?
Too much to process.
It's a lot to process. I'll get there, but I'm not there yet. Just glad we're together.
Me too.
I went over what I thought it would feel like to walk through that door. I was wrong.
I know exactly what you mean.
Full of hate.
You really hate
I
Allison.
don't remember these.
It's
Huh?
probably one of
It,
Marianne's
it sounds like you really hate Allison.
There's
I
two of
don't.
them.
It's just like
Maybe they were us.
she's mad,
In some weird way that only made sense to Marianne.
and everything we talk about, she's like, ugh.
She's the worst. I'm Allison. Ugh.
And it turns out all along they were wrong about their mother, that she was going through something.
She's a secret agent sent to spy on these special children with superpowers.
Oh, they were actually like test subjects.
Like Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver in the Marvel movies.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored by Marvel. Hey Mom, we are sorry the vase got broke. We didn't know you love it so much. We need to be careful and not act up in the window room. Next time we will try and use good judgment. Please forgive us for doing bad things. I'm sorry too. We should be
No,
more
my
careful.
part.
Alright, fine. Ooh. Go.
I'm going.
I'm sure it's still there.
Yeah.
I should check our bedroom upstairs.
I'm sorry too. We should have been more careful. I'm very sad we made you cry so much. We should play outside instead. I will tell Ollie
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
not to be wild all the time. We aren't going to do it anymore. We are sorry.
Yep. Frowny face.
What are you reading?
Our apology letter.
A letter we wrote her. To apologize for breaking that stupid vase, remember?
Bore your kids into good behavior. Great parenting strategy.
She pinched every penny. Old textbooks. Tessa gave them to us, right?
Yeah, she thought we were gifted.
But you are. We were in a way.
We were. Just not like she thought. You think she knew we were sharing answers?
We shared for fun. We both knew them all anyway.
Or did we?
Go upstairs then?
Yeah.
Wait, where's the stairs? Did I?
Is there a second floor?
Yeah. Look, up here.
Alright, fair enough.
But where?
They're around here somewhere.
There's a ladder, but it doesn't seem to go anywhere.
I think that's like a utilitarian
Utilitarian ladder.
Utilitarian ladder.
This looks like it could be
Yeah,
stairs.
that's what it is.
Oh look.
Apron.
Best mom. You think we ever really believed that? Or were we just trying to make her happy?
Either way, it wasn't true.
Wow! Wow!
Oh, here we go.
Got him. Got those stairs.
Yo, what are you doing down there?
What do you think I'm doing? Trying to figure
Throw
out if
shit at
anything
her.
in Marianne's mess is worth keeping.
Any progress?
Not really. What about you? What are you doing up there?
Yeah. Gonna check out our room.
I'm tired of her mess. Let's dig into ours.
Right. Guess it's time to mainline nostalgia.
It's a good drug. It's a good drug. What is that?
Where'd you come from?
Looks like a fun book.
A Tale
Tale
of
of
Two
Two
Swords.
Swords.
Yeah. Maybe like that, what was it called? It was like a fantasy adventure graphic novel series, but it was about a mouse.
Red something.
Read something. Yep. Literally read something. That's it.
I know. They got a big old room.
No, this feels like home. How did you convince me to let you put this up?
It was my favorite movie. Back then.
The City of Love.
So much for my dream of being a hockey star.
Marianne thought sports were too aggressive, too competitive, and too groupthinky.
The fuck does that mean?
You need to think for yourself.
You can do that in a hockey team.
Hey, the postcard we sent ourselves from Juneau.
Forever alone.
What?
We barely had any friends. We even had to be our own pen pals.
Sad. Oh, fuck. Hello, Allison and Ollie. We are writing from the past. What is it like in the future? Anyway, Juneau is super cool. We took the tramway all the way up. Ollie was scared. Liar. Fuck. We got some books.
Ollie is us.
Allison and Ollie Ronan. Yeah. That was Tyler's previous name. I guess.
Yeah.
Which, it's kind of confusing because you thought it would... I don't know.
Because Ollie's usually a boy name.
Right. We got some books, but Mommy went to the restaurant at night and forgot them. Maybe it's short for something. It was cool. There were a lot of whales on the ferry. No, there weren't any in the water. Oh, stop interrupting me, Allison!
You're so little.
Yeah.
Stupid! Anyway, here's a postcard to remind you how awesome we are. Especially me, A&O, Allison and Ollie Ronan, 12 Cannery Road, Dallas Crossing, Alaska, 77477.
77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477. 77477.
I read the whole thing. Stop telling me to read.
We never appreciated this view as kids.
You guys drew on the walls.
A lot of kids do that. Whoa, teleporting.
Look, it's the game we made, Lusion Tramway.
That game never made any sense.
Didn't
Shoots,
stop us from playing all day.
shoots and ladders.
Dude, we were kids. All we needed were rocks and bird feathers.
Hey, you. I just found your twin under the house.
That was the one with the
Seen
hole
better
in his
days.
mouth.
You could have brought him up.
Oh, this one wasn't mine.
Yeah, Allison takes better care of her stuff. Clearly.
Clearly. Has really long arms.
It's a moose. What do you expect? Moose have long arms.
Moosin'.
Whenever we asked for a TV, she'd just bring home a big stack of books.
I think she did us a favor with that one.
I was gonna say.
You
yeah.
may not agree when we start digging into the HBO back catalog.
We'll see.
Yeah, if you miss 10
Wow.
years of
Some
HBO,
of our old toys give me the creeps.
it's sad. That's disheartening.
Yeah, they missed like Skinamax or whatever shows
That
up
still
at
exists. That still exists.
night.
That's still there,
I'm
dude.
glad you know.
I mean, from what I've been told, from what I read.
Look what I found.
What?
The
Only our girl's
Necronomicon.
creation, The Book of Goblins.
Seriously? It was in that chest the whole time?
All these stories.
I had ideas for so many more.
Marianne wrote a lot of them.
Yeah. It's one of the only times I remember her being... at
Not a
peace.
bitch. Oh. Same thing.
Oh man.
I'm not reading this. I'm not reading this.
Oh man.
That's a lot. Hey, this is on Xbox Game Pass if you want to read this. Fuck.
And this is how the Mad Hunter escaped the Moon Hag and how he got his left hand back.
Okay, good.
You're welcome.
I figured it out. Or we figured it
Where
out.
is it?
You looking for something in particular?
My diary.
You never told me about it.
Yeah. With the way Marianne was, I tried extra hard to keep it a secret. Marianne. Yeah, that day she found out about it.
Uh-oh.
James Bond. Let the sky fall.
Skyfall.
Mom?
I'm the best singer.
Mom!
That's where I will put in the clip I recorded earlier.
Mom, where is it? What did you do with it?
Uh-oh.
Now,
I can't find my diary. I know you stole it. Give it back.
sweetie, whatever I do, it's just for your benefit.
You read it, didn't you? You had no right to do that.
I have the right to do whatever I need to protect my little girl.
I'm not your girl. I hate you.
You will always be my little girl. And no matter how hard you fight me, I'll fight twice as hard to keep you safe.
Yeah, imagine seeing your siblings' memories, especially traumatic ones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how I never saw it coming. She told me right to my face. She was willing to hurt me to keep me from transitioning.
Tyler, there is no way you could have known she'd go that far.
I want my diary back. Her room was the only place I didn't look.
Okay, but do you need to get it, like, now?
That diary was important to me, Allison. Writing down my thoughts helped me realize who I am.
Well, then let's go find it.
All right.
Okay.
You think her room is still locked?
Well,
It was.
D,
I'm not looking forward to going in there.
I know, but we'll have to eventually, and I need it back.
Well, Dee, we're going to have to find that diary next time. Because this
You're
has
gonna
been
keep
barely
doing
playing.
suspense.
Yes! Suspense! More suspenseful than...
Cliffhanger!
Oh, no! Almost as if we need a part 2 or a part 3, etc. But this has been barely playing.
You know what? You're interrupting me.
But this has been barely playing. Oh, son of a bitch! Fucking God!
Okay, please go.
But this has been barely playing.
Anyway,
Tell me why. God, Lord!
Will he find his diary? Who knows? In the next episode.
Of barely playing. Tell me why. We'll see you next time.
Bye.